Welcome back to Kip Up and Go podcast, episode dos. Gracias. There we go. I'm the Juice, and this is.
Pat Nasty.
Oh, we're getting nasty, man. And we're gonna go over what
SmackDown and Raw that happened this week. But
Okay.
before we start, biggest news of the week.
Mhm.
First time I can think of it ever happening, because I don't ever happening. WrestleMania is canceled in New Orleans, even after they unveiled the sign, they did the whole show for it, and now they're
Yeah,
gonna run it back in Las Vegas.
that's
Pretty
like a
crazy.
big kick in the face. Like, why?
I
Why even like do the whole big grand thing with the Rock was the one who did it, right? Like, we're gonna go to New
probably.
Orleans, and now you're backtracking.
I think there just got to be so much more money in Las Vegas, and maybe they got a better deal or a super giant offer to like do it again because of just how much money from all the celebrities and everybody coming in and then going to the
Uh-huh.
casinos and all that stuff. Like it probably made so much money for everybody. They went, yo, we gotta do it again. There's no possible way we can just not do this. You know?
Like, and I understand that, but if you're gonna do that, do it the following after New Orleans, because like that's just a big slap in the face after you just announced this shit. Like, make us wait for the next one, you know? Let us get through New Orleans, make it fun, this, that, and third. Then when you do New Orleans, you're like, you happy with New Orleans? Guess what? We're going back to LA.
I'm okay with this only because you know what's coming up next, right? And soon?
But
WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia.
oh my god, they're
That
gonna do
means
so much.
when they do that, we have no choice but to miss work and call out for 2 days because
For
it's gonna
two
be on.
days.
It's gonna be on at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, some random early time.
Some random ass early time for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Well,
know
it
what
is a
they do
reason,
afterwards,
obviously.
but that's gonna be awful, awful. I
Yeah.
don't want that at all.
I don't want that at all, but
They go where the money is.
yeah,
That and how many
everybody
people? How many people in America are flying to Saudi Arabia for that? That's some scary ass shit right now. I'm not going over there.
very much so. Yeah, definitely not. I'd rather just stay right where I'm at
He's
and
gonna
just
fill the
watch it
whole
on that
stadium up with
TV
just
right
his
there.
wives. That's about it. There's gonna be 70,000 wives. That's it. But all right. So the first thing we need to talk about that happened on SmackDown is Tiffy had that promo
Right.
against
Sorry,
Charlotte and them where they're trying to go back and forth, back and forth. But
but
I think the crowds really, really, really booed Charlotte. Yo, they were letting her have it. Like she kept talking over the crowd. She didn't do that shit where like she paused, let him finish, or nothing. She just kept talking over them the whole time, which I kind of liked. I thought it was a powerful move. It was like, I got the mic. You need to shut up. No matter what, the show goes on with or without you.
true. But at the same time, you know me, resident Charlotte Nazi. I can't do it. Like, she the reason why they boo her is because, like she said, she's a little nepo queen. She's living off her father's past glory,
She's
and like
literally given everything too. Like she just pulls up, shows up, and
everything.
automatically gets in it. Like Alexa, I understand why, because no matter what, Alexa was way bigger than Charlotte. Her
Yeah,
her and that fiend stuff being cut short and is wild. And
and Alexa
with all
Alexa came
those
from that. She has the underdog story. You
yeah,
know.
and the fact that like she's good on the mic, Charlotte's good on the
Uh-huh.
mic, Tiffy stood her
Uh-huh.
ground. I like that. Like I thought like she didn't look quite as an equal, but she didn't look like she was gonna get bullied or whatever. Like she
Right.
felt like a champion. She's not there yet. I think she needs a little bit more work. But
Low polishing.
yeah, like you know what I mean? Like she's already ready to piss off Charlotte. We all know that. I
Oh yeah,
think if
every
they
time.
yelled at her or slapped her on the wrist, they did her a disservice. They should have just let her rock because that's the only way to fight Charlotte.
Yeah.
Alexa been doing that shit all the time. She doesn't go to that like extra level about like your boob job or the amount of husbands you got. But Alexa always got something to disrespect Charlotte with in the
Yeah.
bag.
She always got to come back. Yeah. But that's the thing. Like, yo, y'all keep feeding us Charlotte with the same gimmick, same gimmick, same gimmick. We don't want that.
Right.
Change her up. Do something.
Something. Switch Scared me because she was in that qualifying match for Money in the Bank, and I'm
Right.
happy she didn't win. I felt
So happy.
she was gonna win, no matter what.
Like, let her fight her way all the way back up, you know? Let her prove that, you know what I mean? And let
Right.
her take a couple losses to where, like, yo, she got to go to the back of the line. You know, she got to get back on tours and stuff like that. She has to get back to, you know, working her way up and
Yeah.
not just giving every single
And
title
based on
shot.
who she
Like, come
fought,
on,
I thought it was a given. Like one, I don't
with
get why.
Jillian, right?
Yeah, I don't get why they keep putting champions in there though. Like to me, that's stupid. Like they put Zelina Vega in there, who's a champion. I forget
Mm-hmm.
the other night who's a champion. The other night it was
Zelina Vega. It was shit. Who was that other champion?
nah. I don't think there's another champion in women. Not Becky. It wasn't Natalia, Chelsea, or Meechin.
If I'm not mistaken, it was a male champion, right?
Yeah, I think yeah. Oh, like who was it? It was a male champion that was in there.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, like, so she went up against Julia and Zelina Vega, which makes me feel like Julia's too new to win, and Zelina
Mm-hmm.
Vega is a champion, so she can't win. So therefore, it automatically has to go to Charlotte. And then Charlotte
Right.
didn't win, and Julia won, and I was so relieved. I'm glad they're giving the new talent a spot.
Right. Right. Like, give them a spot, let them shine in a big ass match, which is Money in the Bank. They don't need
Which
to win it.
which was different from the Alexa Bliss match when she
Uh
faced
huh.
Chelsea Green and Meechin. Because
Right. Right. Right.
I thought since Chelsea Green didn't have the championship anymore, this was it. This was like her moment to get called up. But
Yeah.
I think she's a victim of her own success now. Chelsea Green's too good, whether she has a title and she doesn't have a title, that she gets to have screen time. Like
Right.
her creativity has like forced her. Like the secret Hervis is
Person.
beautiful. It's genius.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Very beautiful.
So that was good. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. The next thing up, Champa looks weird without a beard. Have you seen Champa's face ever since he had to
Yes.
shave his
Yes.
beard?
After he got the because he got that scar right there
Yeah,
because
he
he
had to
fell.
shave everything.
Yeah.
He looks super weird. I'm glad there's like weeks and weeks, so like every week it's gonna grow in and
Right. It's gonna
make
grow
you
in and
look more
shit
nervous. But
like a fucking troll.
that was weird.
Yeah, he had a good match. Who he had it with? He had that match with Well, you got the notes. I forgot my notes.
Nah,
I
I didn't
saw.
put who he fought with, but I think it was one of the Motor City Machine Guns,
Yeah. One of the uncles. That's how I look at them as the uncles of
which
wrestling
is
right now.
good. And like I've been saying before, that damn tag division in SmackDown is way better. All the
Uh
stories
huh.
are like make you want to believe.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's putting on good matches or whatever, and it doesn't seem forced. It doesn't seem rushed, and you're not getting
Right.
crappy endings, which I'll get to later.
Right.
So the next thing I got is I was kind of
Wait.
rushing through these.
Hold on. Hold on.
What's
You're
up?
skipping over something. The fact that Gargano's wife helped. What's her name again? Gargano's wife.
Uh,
Fuck. Well, Gargano's wife helped, so now they're doing something with her, putting her in the middle of this.
all right.
I was wondering where the hell she was at for a couple of weeks, and then boom, there she goes.
I feel like
So she's a heel.
a lot of tag teams need to have like that one female in the group to help it
Uh huh.
out. Because you see a lot of
Right.
them, like Elgato and all this other one. They always got a LWO. They always got a female or somebody chilling around. I think Elgato doesn't have one anymore. But the next thing I
Yeah, they
got
let her
is
go.
uh the new solo character where he's allowed to kind of be himself, that goofy self, not trying to
Yes.
be the
Yes.
forced
Yes.
angry leader is amazing.
Yes. It's fucking hilarious. Excuse my French. I keep cursing.
And him
It's freaking
going
hilarious.
and just him pissing off Jacob is gold. Trying to
Yeah.
steal his mind, steal all his catchphrases, and just
Uh huh.
I think
He's
this is
like,
the solo we needed. The only problem is we got to find a way to take that and assert his dominance as a leader. Because right now
right.
Jacob is the full on leader of that group.
Mm-hmm. And
So
like now it's gonna be a little bit of a switch because when he was like, "Yeah, right," he said, "Stop! You're saying it wrong.
that's not
Okay,
how you say
stop
that.
it. It's not how you say that."
And then it just reminded me when he
Right.
said, "I love you solo." And
Uh-huh.
Solo's funny ass goes, he ain't say that in weeks
He's
or
like,
months.
he ain't said it like 6 months.
He said that's like 6 months. That was fucking gold. That
That
was
was hilarious. Yo,
hilarious.
all the Usos are funny. The Uso brothers are funny.
That's it. Just I'm glad they're letting him be him. It's starting to come through. It's way more believable. They just
Right.
I'm not getting the leader yet,
Uh-huh.
but I guess make him be smarter than everybody or something, not tougher, because he's not that guy.
Right.
He's the
Yeah.
least tough out of all of them in the group right now. Because he ain't beating no Jeff Cobb. He ain't beating no, you know what I mean? He's got to outsmart them and be the thinker. And I think that's what
Yeah.
they're missing. That's what they need.
And I think that's what's going on with Sep's group, you know? It's basically the same thing going on with Sep's group.
Yeah, he's the genius. Like, I think
You
this
got to
is
be the architect of it.
I feel like this one's a lot different than
Hmm.
the last was it the Visionaries or whatever the last
Yeah,
group
yeah, yeah.
Seth Rollins tried to get. This one's a lot different. This one's a lot better.
The disciples and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, like nah, don't put no has-beens or whatever. Like these guys, the guys he's
Hmm.
got now is like a new
Hmm.
evolution.
Yeah. They've been putting that, they've been posting that picture up a lot, like comparing them.
I get that feel way more than like the other groups he tried
Yes.
to make. Like everybody knows that Bronson Reed is a monster because all he did before he
Hmm.
went out was
Hmm.
fight monsters, and then he got
Hmm.
his chance to attack the big dogs, and he did it.
Uh-huh.
He just got hurt doing a crazy ass move that his big ass should not be doing.
Now, here's the thing, right? I'm not sure if you heard about Bubba Ray talking about, oh, it felt rushed. He didn't understand what was going on, this, that, and the third. I was like, he Paul Heyman laid it out specific for you. He literally said that nobody was beating up Seth Rollins the way Bronson was beating up Seth Rollins. And no, it wasn't like they had like some blood feud at first. Bronson Reed wanted his name up.
And
Period.
Bronson Reed was making a name for himself by
Yes.
destroying everybody. Everybody was getting. He was
Yes.
tsunamiing everybody. He didn't have to
Everybody.
talk. He didn't have to say nothing. He was just speaking by destroying guys. That was his thing, and that's exactly what Seth Rollins needs. He's already the
Yes.
architect and the genius of it.
Mm-hmm.
You have a Braun Breaker who's a phenomenal, monstrous athlete. Like that guy could take on anybody. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like alone, you could just send him after whoever, and then when they try to bring a big bad guy or something, Bronson Reed is there to put a hurting on somebody. He's the most
Mm-hmm.
dangerous man in
Mm-hmm.
that group.
Right.
And I feel like the fact that when Paul Heyman was saying how bad he was beating up Seth Rollins, the fact that Seth Rollins didn't make a face, he didn't do like a well, all right, you're laying on a little bit thick. It made it seem like Seth Rollins was just like, yeah, he was fucking me up, yo. Like
Yeah.
that shit
But
hurt.
that made it so much better because the intellectual side of Seth Rollins is like, yeah, that shit happened. That shit hurt. That's what I need. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I need in this group. Someone who was willing to beat my from post to post and like just now he's on my side. I don't have to face him or Braun Breaker. They're
And
with me.
And if I can control him, which
Uh-huh.
nobody can, or nobody could, there wasn't enough
Mhm.
security guards to stop him from putting people in the hospital with all those tsunamis. You know what I mean? You
Uh-huh.
can't catch that guy. If that guy goes to the top rope, it's please come down, sir. Please come down. No, not like that. And then you just duck.
Like, sir, can you please
No,
come
no, no,
down?
no. I didn't mean it
Like,
like that. Like, no. But if they can come to a mutual understanding and Seth Rollins can use him, and it's gonna go a long way because there's nobody who's gonna stop him. Braun Strowman's not
pretty much
even there
nobody.
no more.
Oh, that was the only person probably.
The only other one, like I guess maybe you want Jacob, maybe Jacob,
And do what? Well,
because you got the
yeah.
Battle of the Tsunamis versus those moonsaults off the top rope.
True indeed. True indeed.
So and but that group's not there yet to have that battle. But that's
Yeah.
what it would be if they had that battle. Like
I'm
somebody's
not gonna
getting
lie.
tsunamied one night and the other one's getting fucking moonsault off the top rope.
That would be a great 3-on-3 Survivor Series match for Raw and SmackDown. I'll tell you that much.
It would, but there's a lot of work that has to be done
That has to be done before that.
on
Yeah.
Solo side.
From on solo side
Solo
from
has to
SummerSlam
prove
all the way else.
that he's the genius, that he's there. He's not just some funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Oh, now I got a fantasy booking in my head now.
it's
It's
good,
already
right?
popping out.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So now to end SmackDown, guess who's back, baby? Wide Six is back.
Oh yeah.
That's huge.
Oh yeah.
I hope they
That
start
was
to get some
huge.
stories. They start getting like time and to put in because I felt like
Yes.
like now's the time for them. Like we got time now. We're good.
Yeah.
Bring in
Like
Alexa. I,
yeah.
I want Alexa to be brought in slow. Like I
So
want
yeah.
maybe after Money in the Bank or something that she loses and she just starts to snap or whatever. You know what I mean? Or even
Not
like you do little promos or vignettes where like she's chilling, she's whatever, but then like everywhere you look in the reflection somewhere, Nikki Cross and Uncle Howdy is like staring at her in the background. You know what I mean? Maybe
that
holding her back, like not yet, not yet. You know what I mean?
yeah, I think that's like that Hulk Hogan thing where he kept saying Sting or something like that in the background.
Yeah, something like
I,
that.
I
Like that'd
want
be
them
fun.
like every time she's doing a promo and she's about to snap, that the family is in the background somewhere, like just sitting back there. Like every time she's getting angry, you just see them in the background. Like it glitches. Then the family's back there as she's doing the promo, but she doesn't see them.
Right.
But
Things
we
like
do
they're
every time she
watching.
snaps out.
They're
Yeah, but they're
watching. They're
watching.
they're waiting. They're buying their time. They're like, not yet. She's not ready yet. She like let her come back. She's still happy. We don't need
Right.
happy. We need crazy.
We need crazy. We need crazy
You
and
know what I
angry.
mean? Because her and
Yeah.
Uncle Howdy can be the leaders. Like you know what I mean?
hmm
So we need that. And the
But
best part of the
here's the
night.
question.
Hold on. All right, good.
Okay. Here's the question. Would it be too much to add another female to the group? Would that be too many members?
I don't think the amount of members matter because especially when it's females because you could do 3-on-3 female matches or whatever. They got a lot of
Uh,
guys. You know what I mean? You can
yeah.
throw them in there, tag team, all that stuff, fine. But why? Who you had your mind? Did you have anybody in mind?
Well, we discussed this. You threw it out the way. I was like, yo, if anybody's in need of a character change, it will be Charlotte. Like, I can see Alexa pulling Charlotte over to the dark side and actually just changing up her character for once. Like, listen, it's not working over here. You need to come join us. That shortcut ego and like, come over here, come to the
Do
dark side.
hold on. Because do you think Charlotte has that kind of ability to be a whole nother type of person like that? Like that takes a whole lot of more character and imagination, and Charlotte has never shown she's been able to do that.
And that's what I'm saying. She needs that. She needs to let go of this daddy's baby daughter mentality. Daddy's little girl mentality. That's what I was looking for. This little daddy's little girl mentality, and like get pulled into the YS6. Like, yo, it's not working with everybody. I'm not liked. Da 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 da. Start going down the slopes, and then that's where Alexa and them just start getting her head, getting her head, and start bringing her over there. And then she start being more ruthless and working with Alexa. Alexa's in trouble.
I
She's
would
there.
need them to have some moments and tease it a little more before
That's what
I
I'm
can
saying.
believe that because I don't believe Charlotte has that in her. I don't think she's creative enough. I've never seen her do anything other than what she already is. She's
And
only
she
been one
lets.
character. I don't know,
And she.
like I know
Right.
she's great at wrestling, but I don't know if she's that good
Right.
at wrestling. I would like to see it. I'd like to be surprised, but I don't know if
Yeah.
she has that. But I would need it to like go on for weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. This doesn't happen overnight. This doesn't
No, I
happen
know
in a
that.
month. It's like a 2 month thing. Like just sowing the seeds and like getting into her head. Like you'll never be as good as your dad. You have to be yourself. Go into your inner bar. You're like it. You
Be
know.
the horrible monster I know you are.
Yeah. Be the monster that you're supposed to be. Don't
So,
be daddy's little girl no more. Be the real Charlotte. And then she comes out, her hair is black instead of blonde.
oh
Yo,
no, there's no way she dyes her hair black. There's no
I'm just
way.
saying. I'm just,
There's
I'm
no way.
just saying. I'm
All right,
just
all right,
saying.
all right. I'd be down to
I'm
see it
just
if they
saying.
could pull it off, but they're a
If they
long
can
way
pull that
away.
off, just know we got. I said it first.
So the last thing I got for SmackDown is the fact that they did come back and they came out with a cake for Bray. I thought that was very sweet.
That was dope. Wasn't his birthday, right?
Yeah, it was his birthday. All right,
That was dope.
so next we got let's go on the Saturday night main event.
All right.
The first thing I noticed in the entire pay per view was that it's obvious how happy CM Punk is right now.
Yes.
When you see
I
him
hear
come
that.
out and you see that he doesn't have to deal with any of the bullshit and any of the drama, he's just kind of like back to business. But now he's in that like that unk stage backstage where
Yeah,
like he can kind of relax and he's just having fun. Like you can see when he comes out and he looks at the crowd and they're singing this song, like all that AEW shit. Like he's way past
yeah,
that. He's way past his kind of hardened. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like being back phase because I
right.
don't trust Hunter. I don't do this. You could tell like he's all in now. He loves it.
He's comfortable now. He's good.
Because now he's starting to take bumps and start doing things from other guys like Jeff Cobb and shit
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Mm-hmm.
like that about it.
Hey, Nami, I see her in the background.
Uh so then we
Like
had the
he,
quali. Go ahead.
hold up. I just wanted to say something. It's like because at first, you know me, I was certified. I was on the CM Punk wagon. Then I got off. Then I got back on. Then I got off. Then I got back on. And now I'm on again because he's showing more growth. You know,
Yeah.
he's calling out his own to do what he got to do for the company and not just for him.
It seems like having that mania moment, that
Mm-hmm.
that match kind of like just fucking took a heavy
Loosen them up.
burden off his plate. Now he's down
Mm-hmm.
to having fun. He doesn't have to like showboat and put up a front and fucking argue and bitch and complain and feel like it's going to be the same thing all the time.
Right.
Which I could see him being in the main event again for Mania. You know what I mean? Because now he's that guy.
Yeah.
Now he's that
And
star.
I can see him getting the title now. Going to Mania and getting going to Mania and getting the title.
So
Because
now
his
we
whole
have
time here, he has touched the title.
so so now that we have now Bronson Reed made his return, right?
Right, right.
And I feel like him and Braun Breaker, they're the new natural disasters.
Mm.
They're them new like kind of how the Viking Raiders are in
Uh-huh.
Raw. They're the new giant tag team that just like demolishes people.
Right.
So that's
The
how I
thing
see them.
I want to see them win the tag gold off of whoever. It doesn't even have to be the new day. I don't care. Them win the tag gold, and I guess they're gonna have to give Seth the world title. He can't
I would
go.
like for
He can't
them
go
to go to.
down.
I would like for them. They're on Raw, right? No,
Yeah.
SmackDown. I think they're on SmackDown.
That's SmackDown.
I don't know. Uh, I would like
Yeah,
for
I think
them.
it's SmackDown. It's
I
SmackDown.
would
It's
like them
SmackDown.
to go to Raw and
Uh huh.
have Bronson Reed and him win the tag team gold over the Viking Raiders in just a big man, body flying everywhere,
Uh huh.
the most athletic big man you've ever seen in your life.
No, you're right. They are
In
Raw. They are Raw.
it'd be the like in no era of wrestling have you ever seen those four
Mm-hmm.
guys who are that athletic and can do all kinds of things.
Shit.
It's
Yeah.
impossible. Like
Impossible.
that would be nice to see. So then the next thing I have for Saturday Night Main Event, which was a good pay per view, you know what I mean? I mean, free event on TV or whatever. The commercials
Right.
ruin it, by the way. I feel like it's one of the better ones, the best one we've had since they started Saturday Night Main Event.
Right.
But it's better when you watch it on replay without the commercials because it feels like you miss so much when you come back from commercial. They're out
Right.
the ring. Next thing you know, two guys that are not even in the ring were fighting, and like, how did we get here? You just miss so much
How
of the
did we get here?
storytelling. Best part, Ron Cena.
Right.
Greatest idea ever. The shirt,
Yes.
everything. I need me a Ron Cena shirt because it
We
was
need to Ron Cena shirt. Yes.
spectacular. It was pretty much a squash match. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? We knew it
I
was
wish it
gonna
was a
be.
little bit longer. I do wish it was a little bit longer,
Yeah.
but for what it was, yeah, it is
For
what it is.
for a
You know.
small 2 hour show with a ton of commercials. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was good. It was nice what it is. Him sitting there with the 5 moves of doom, hitting
Uh
Cena
huh.
with them was awesome. So that I liked. Uh Then later that night, John Cena saying he wants to ruin wrestling and maybe put the title on a YouTuber on Logan Paul is
Oh my
the
god.
most mean and diabolical thing I've ever heard.
Such diabolical bullshit. I got so upset. I'm not gonna lie, my heart hurt a little bit when he said that.
Because
I was like,
you believe you could pull it off.
that, and I can't stand Logan Paul. I want him off my screen as soon as I see him on my screen.
Right.
He has to go.
And
I'm sorry.
imagine if like he would have did it, he would have succeeded. And we got Cody back because of it. He tried so hard.
Yeah.
Cody came back looking
Oh,
jacked, right? Looking jacked.
here's the thing. The original plan for that was supposed to be the Usos versus John Cena and what's the rapper name? Travis Scott. But supposedly Travis Scott is not ready yet, so that's why they brought Cena back early and did it like that with Logan Paul.
I don't think Travis Scott will ever be ready. I think we should just move past that, let it go. If we're ever going to
Yeah,
do anything with Travis Scott again, just
let him be a gimmick wrestler.
Let Cody get a shot on him. That's it. Have him
That's it.
come in with a belt or something to try to like hit somebody, and let Cody get a good punch on him, and that's it. Be done with it.
Or
He's too high.
bring back.
He's not focused.
Uh,
Like he doesn't look like a guy that's athletic in any way that can do it. Like you seen that weird ass punch he threw on him. That was not good.
yeah, here's the thing, right? Take his limited potential and bring back the 24/7 hardcore championship chase,
And have him
but
lose
for
it.
like a month or two. Yeah, just have him lose it and like just let him showcase like that, because he's not that great in the ring. Have him showcase and win him with some little light matches just to promote the hardcore
I
title.
would
Then
treat that the way
do
they do the
whatever.
speed title. Let it be online.
Yeah, yeah,
Just film a segment, film whatever it is. That way he has time. You can cut, you can edit. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be
right,
live. You know what I mean?
right.
Do all that and then put it online.
And yeah, do some stuff at his concert or something. I was trying to fantasy book it. I was gonna save that, for a little fantasy booking later, like how
Uh,
Travis Scott would defend the hardcore title if it was 24/7.
yeah, but
Know what I
like,
mean?
don't
Have him
do
do
it
that on
live.
his
Yeah,
concerts. Yeah,
all those things that can be filmed or whatever and edited later. You know what I mean? Do it like that. Make it
yeah.
a nice little like a speed title. So I'll keep it at that. And then what else we got? What else? What else? What we got? Is that all I got? Let's see. Reed, Cheetah. All right. So now we're on Raw.
Right.
Seth coming out with just the jacket, no shirt, and the chain, looking like a pimp. That made me laugh.
he like he like a Colombian drug lord.
He looked like Pimp Daddy Seth to me, yo. That was hilarious.
Yes, especially he like a drug lord with his two goons in the back that just had those things on him. Like you don't want to f with us or we will hurt you.
For real. And like Paul Heyman being there and being the wise man for them and all that is awesome. Like he's able
Yes.
to take the crowd stuff and flip it right on scene and pretty much Paul Heyman, just like you said earlier, laid everything out for everybody right then and there.
Right then and there. I don't know what Bubba was talking about because anybody with half a brain understood what he was saying.
Right. Maybe he thinks Reed needs more seasoning or something. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's too early for a guy like that. But I think that's the whole point. That's what Seth's
that's the
trying to
whole
do.
point.
That was the whole point of evolution. That's the
Uh
whole
huh.
thing is take the veteran guy who's done it all, and Seth's done it all. There's nothing left for him to do.
Right. And
He's just
bringing up
there.
the youth.
He's
Yeah,
just there. That's it.
he like he said he's saving the business. He's bringing it up. Like what more do you want?
Braun Breaker's an upcoming star who's trying to get to that level. He's already had one
Yeah.
belt. You know what I mean? It came early. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But like he'll have more and bigger, better reigns coming up. So let him be mentored by Seth Rollins, if anybody, especially someone who's like, yo, you do what the hell you got to do. If you got a backstab, you got a claw, make it work for you. Don't matter. That's how
Like
you get to the top of this business.
you are in no better position as a wrestler with one of the greats as of Seth Rollins, and you have Paul Heyman behind you. Come on, you're not in no better position.
Especially for
You are
Bronson
not in
Reed,
no
too.
better position.
Bronson
And
Reed,
you was doing
respect.
Bronson, but I'm talking about like the mentoring wise.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You are
saying. Like,
not in no better position. Yeah,
especially
and
for
then yeah,
Bronson Reed,
right.
who's just trying to
Yeah,
learn the newest one out of everybody and the most
not
green out of
everybody.
everybody. Like, that's what you want. And then
Yeah.
it's basically Seth trying to tell him the same thing like Triple H said when he formed Evolution.
Hmm.
You have to make a decision about money right now, but once you make it, everybody is gonna hate you, and you can't care about it.
You
It's up
can't.
to you. Do you want to make friends or do you want to make
Or do you
money?
want to make
Because
money?
that's what this group is, especially with Bronson Reed,
Yeah.
because he's the newest guy in there. You know what I mean? All he's done
Yeah.
was hurt everybody story wise,
Hmm.
but
Star Wars.
this is it. This is their
This is
moment
it.
to be big. I don't know who they're just gonna have to take everything over, right? Like I don't even know. The sky's the limit
Yeah.
for them.
This to me is like Shield with suits,
Yeah,
professional Shield with suits,
it'll be
and a manager.
it's gonna be fun to see who takes the chair to it.
Yeah, yeah. Now,
And
what I need to find out is what I can't wait to find out is when my tribal chief is coming home and we're seeing what he's going to be doing. I
right,
cannot wait.
I'm good with that, but I'm okay with him taking all this time and stuff. Same thing with Cody. I
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
okay
yeah.
with him taking all this time. You know what I mean? There's no reason for
Slow
Roman to
burn.
come back yet, just because I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna
Yeah.
do. I don't know where he fits in.
I think they're waiting for him to for SummerSlam is when he's coming back.
Right. You know what I mean? Like he's always in the main picture too. You know, I'm hoping that the way they bring him back is someone opens their mouth about him.
Uh huh.
So that way he automatically has a feud. Like you disrespecting me. I'm not about the title. I'm not about this. You know what I mean? So that way you can get him back into, fighting without it being about the main storyline again.
Right.
The next note I got is I thought Chad Gable died. I thought Chad Gable died, yo. That pile driver or whatever it was with the guy on his back by Penta, and
Yeah.
his legs was just wide open when he fell. There was no securing the shoulders or the neck area of Gable. They fell right down on his head.
It was a diabolical scene.
I thought it
Wait,
was
wait.
over.
If I could stop you for 1 second, I know you don't follow AEW for a second. We're just gonna divert for a second. I just saw a clip of um one of their guys and Adam Cole wrestling, and
Oh, we almost
he
missed. He
did.
got power bombed and almost and completely missed the side of the ring.
Yeah, and
He
Cole hit his
got
head on the hardest part of the ring. He got it. He
nah.
got fucked up.
He.
Excuse my French.
I don't know if he hit it or bumped it, but he it looked like he just missed it. Like it was close. He was better
Yeah,
off like missing it than if he would have
yeah,
hit it with his back because his neck would have snapped back.
right.
Like, but that shows you how dangerous shit could be. You know what I mean? Because they got a
Yeah,
lot going on with Gable right now and Penta.
yeah. Let's transfer it back. I just wanted to see if you knew that, if you saw that
Nah,
already.
yeah, I saw that clip. That was nuts.
Yeah,
Like, it just
but yeah.
shows you it's the biggest thing I don't like. And like again, we're talking about a botch right now, so like you know what I
Hmm.
mean. But that's one thing I don't like about AEW. It's like they're doing a lot of crazy moves that shouldn't even be that hard, and they're missing it.
Hmm.
Like I get this one was more difficult because I had the weight of another human being on their back.
Hmm.
But like a power bomb, you should be able to land a power bomb wherever. Kevin Owens has been power bombing everybody on the side of the ring for years.
Every single time he does not miss, and nobody gets hurt.
So I don't know. Like I hate that stuff. That's the problem I hate when like companies like that or whatever. Like yo,
Uh-huh.
stop doing stuff you can't do.
Like, if not, practice it more before you go on air. Make sure you get the distance right and correct.
Right. So then now back to the main problem I'm having right now is this crappy tag division in on Raw. Another tag team
Yeah,
match that won from the New Day with a shitty pin. It was a shitty pin. It's not epic.
shitty
It
man.
doesn't make the match good. Like, I get they gotta win at any cost or whatever because they're bad guys, but they gotta do a better job. I don't care.
For real. Like, I would have introduced a chair or something. Like, it's no DQ in a triple threat match. So what are we doing?
Like, I don't care about this division at all the way I do on SmackDown. Like, they're making these belts garbage, and it's not the New Day's fault. It's just in general the
Writing
booking and like how
the
they're
booker,
going
yeah.
about their match. Like these guys are not. You're not seeing the War Raiders at their full potential.
Uh huh.
You know, like I don't know.
Like, just Xavier Woods getting sneaky pins, that doesn't do nothing for nobody really. Like, okay, that's gonna make them beef later on down the line, but that's nothing really.
So like that
Like,
that's just I don't know. They gotta fix that division. That's why I think Seth and them gotta come over to Raw when they have the draft or something like that.
yeah,
Cause they gotta fix this. Like it's not good, man. Like I don't
yeah,
care. So much so that I like the match we should have got at Mania, we got on SmackDown.
right.
The match we got on WrestleMania should have been on SmackDown. It should have been on fucking Saturday Night Main Event. Something like I don't care. Something I just didn't care, man.
It's
Uh
weird.
the
They
new
gotta
thing
they gotta
Raw
pump that
does.
up.
Yeah, no, they
Say
gotta
again?
fix it. I said so. The new thing they got on Raw that I like a lot, if you've seen,
Uh-huh.
is the little ticker on the bottom that gives you the headlines
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. The little shits right there.
in
Oh, no,
case
no,
you
no.
missed
Oh, I know you're
everything.
talking about the one right there. Yeah, that
Nah,
little square box.
the small one on the bottom that goes across the
Oh,
string, like it says headlines, and then it lets you know,
okay.
give a quick headline of everything that happened, just in case you missed something. I really like that
Oh, okay. I
because
didn't catch that one.
since I love that. It's awesome. It just says headlines, and then it has a little rolling ticker on the bottom and lets you know, like Seth Rollins and this and that, and pretty much everything. The New Day defeated this, and
Uh-huh.
That way, like when I was making my notes, in case I forgot something, I'm like, oh, I just got remembered, and I was able to do it. Check it
Okay.
out if you watch it next time. I like it. It's really good
Yeah.
feature. Uh, my last note is Dom and Roxanne both trying to help out their members of Judgment Day, but actually
Uh-huh.
costing them.
Right.
Roxanne, it wasn't her fault, and the fact that Liv put Raquel on blast for being the veteran, I
Yeah.
like that. That was good.
Yeah, the dynamic is getting switched up.
Hmm.
You would have thought she would have came in Roxanne, but she came in Raquel instead.
Yeah,
And now it's gonna make Raquel want to do other things, you know?
yeah. So I like that. Like they're building a good story with Judgment
Hmm.
Day, and then Dom don't sliding in the chair, but then it being used against him against Finn Balor was smart.
Yeah. So next Monday they're gonna really have it out. I already see it coming.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought that was good. Um, so they're building like a lot right there with the New Day. And
The Judgment Day.
I'm sorry, yeah, the Judgment Day. My bad.
Sorry.
All right. So before that, now let's get to the main thing that's happening is our current Money in the Bank qualifiers.
Uh-huh.
So far in the men's division, we got Solo, LA Knight, Penta, and Seth Rollins. That's a pretty fire match right there, yo.
It definitely is.
We got two more guys to go. Who do you think?
Now,
Who do you think they're gonna put in there? Like, would they put? Oh, I forgot who failed.
Solo's gonna mess up and cost Jacob the money in the
Ah,
bank.
upcoming qualifying match: Jacob
Hmm.
Fatu versus Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade. So, do you think they put
Ooh,
Jacob in there, or do they got to go with Carmelo Hayes because he's got like?
Carmelo Hayes.
You think?
Uh, I think because of the storyline reasons, Solo's gonna mess up somewhere down the line with that, and it's gonna cost Jacob, and Carmelo's gonna get the pin on Andrade somehow.
All right,
Then
and
Andrade probably wins the last chance qualifier.
maybe yeah. Like we'll see what they're doing with Andrade. He's not really a
Mhm.
factor right now currently. Nothing against
Yeah,
him. He's just all he got is vignettes in the background, sitting at a table with his boys wearing suits.
right.
And then we got with the women's, we got so far it's Bliss, Roxanne Perez, Rhea Ripley, and Julia.
Bliss,
The
Roxanne
odds are
Perez.
very stacked with Roxanne Perez and Julia.
Yeah,
With two more women to go,
it's Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez, Julia, and who else?
Rhea, mommy.
Oh, Rhea. Now,
So
Rhea hit me with something when she said "Mommy in the bank," and I'm like,
love that.
"It's there, it's there. I love it.
I
Mommy
love
in the
that.
bank."
But
They
she
they
don't
give it
need
to
it.
her.
She don't
She
need
don't need it, but it'll be good to run with that for a couple months. Like, I'm mommy in the bank. Boom.
it. There's a lot of
When mommy
marketing there.
cashes in. Boom.
So the upcoming women's qualifying match is Naomi, Jade
uh-huh.
Cargill, and Nia Jax.
That's gonna be something. Only if Naomi don't do those stupid ass punches she did like that last time. That shit
Oh,
threw everybody off. That was awful. I love defending Naomi to the death, but I can't defend something that's
nah,
that
that's
bad. I'm
bad.
sorry.
I think Jade Cargill is gonna get that next spot
I'm cool with it.
because I don't want
I'm
to see
cool with it.
Nia Jax on a ladder. I just see
I
injury
don't
there.
know. I see injury and somebody getting hurt. I'm sorry. I,
Somebody.
I love Nia too, but
She's
I'm sorry,
gotten
man.
better. I think she's gotten
Yeah,
better. Oh,
yeah,
I don't want to say too little, too late now, but because there's plenty of wrestling left with her. But
yeah.
it's about freaking time she started not killing people and only making it look like she's killing people.
Right. Now they're making it look like she's really killing
But I
people.
think they're gonna keep the Jade Cargill going and give her
Yeah.
the chance or whatever. But I need more out of her, yo. Like,
Who out of Jay Cargo?
yeah. I don't even remember the last thing I saw with Jade Cargill. Every time I see her, she's just chasing Naomi or something. Like,
Right.
I
They
don't know.
gotta let that go and push on to something else.
I need more there or let it go. Either she's
Yeah.
ready to go or she's not. I'd rather have a bad segment or so with her and let her grow than watching this.
Right. But I
Yeah.
think that's where this triple threat is gonna come in at. Cause she has somebody heavy to throw and she has somebody light to throw, that gets her strength and a superwoman type of physicality going.
Right.
They love little people lifting up big people.
Yeah.
That's why they had John Cena do it all the time, the Big Show. They'd
For real. But
be like, oh,
those are all my
oh,
those are all my notes for this week's in wrestling. So I'm all out.
you know, that,
Yeah.
I don't even have my notebook with me. It's down in the car, and
All right. So we'll wrap
my
this
legs
thing
are too
up.
skinny. My legs are too skinny. Now, here's the thing, right?
What?
Next week we're doing the predictions battle, right, for Money in the Bank after we get
Yeah.
all
Once we
the
get all these
qualifiers.
qualifiers, the
Yeah,
only
once we get
one
all
we
these
might miss
qualifiers,
is the SmackDown one. I don't know if they're gonna have a SmackDown qualifier late on
right?
Friday
Uh,
with Money in the Bank the next night or whatever. So we'll have
we
whoever they
go.
do on Raw, unless like I don't know. It's just the timing of it, right?
Yeah, it's just the timing of it, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good because I
Oh
guess
no.
we're doing this
So
on a
unless
Thursday.
we have this SmackDown, they do somebody tomorrow, and then on Monday
Yeah,
they do somebody, and they knock both of them out. If they knock both of them out, then we're good on the next week's episode. We'll have everybody, and we can do the predictions, which I'm hoping they're doing. I hope there's no last minute. They make people fight on the night
you know
before
what it's
pay
gonna
per view
be.
and ruin it.
That's what it's gonna be too. I already see it coming. We got the fifth spot tomorrow night, and then the last chance qualifier on SmackDown.
Whoops, my bad.
Because we still got two more for the men's side, right? That's to go.
Yeah,
Oh, so yeah, they'll probably get it done by Monday.
probably.
We get Smack, we'll get it down SmackDown tonight and Monday.
All right. Well,
Well,
we gotta go because I screwed up this freaking. There it is. I don't know. I screwed up our thing. So
it'll probably all
I
right.
don't. Well, that's it for this week's episode.
Yep. Kip up and go. Catch us on YouTube. Well, that's what they're gonna have to catch us on YouTube, Twitch, and whatever. Um, I'm Sleepy J EXP on YouTube, aka the Juice here on Pat.
Oh, bad
With
nasty.
Pat.
All right. Later. Good night, guys.
Later.
Sorry about the camera.